right, man. T.I. speaks on Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, and fans go crazy and cry hypocrisy from T.I. speaking on 6ix9ine snitching. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the videos. And he was on Big Boy TV, and I'll link an interview in the description under source link. And he was talking about 6ix9ine situation, saying that he knew it was pretty much inevitable that this was going to happen. He didn't know it was going to happen as soon as he did. Said he had no run-ins with 6ix9ine, but most of his run-ins is on a personal, private level. And said that everybody's seen this outcome. And he said there's plenty of snitches walking around right now that's been accepted back in society. And he said 6ix9ine would be able to come home and be accepted, and I guess walk around the hood and make more music is what he was hitting at. And Big Boy and the crew was saying, really, T.I., you think he could? He said, yeah, you got partners out there explicitly. You got partners out there that they chilling with their homeboy, and he didn't snitch. And he said, he cool because he ain't snitch on me. He said, and he talked about, and there's snitches everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got snitches walking around everywhere. And people know they snitch as long as they snitch on them. And they integrated back into society, and he is right. But most people in the comment section, were saying, T.I. shouldn't speak on the subject, saying T.I. snitched, saying T.I. He took the witness stand, and it's that video of him taking the witness stand. They saying, T.I. did Crime Stoppers, so T.I. spoke on. He already knew that was coming. He was like, well, back in 2007, I caught a gun case. He said, my plea deal and all my paperwork is public service. You just need my name and my birthday. He said, I ain't snitch on nobody. He said, after 10 years, I'm paraphrasing, you would think somebody would come out and say, oh, T.I. snitched on me. T.I. snitched on me. He said, it ain't happened yet because I didn't snitch. So at the end of the day, he killed that, but they still killed him. They put the video of him testifying in court, down there in Ohio. I think it was Cleveland or Cincinnati. I think it was one of the Cleveland, Cincinnati. They killed this boy Falant, and he testified in court. I didn't watch the video, but I don't think he said no names or whatever. And but people still saying he a snitch over the gun case. People saying he a snitch by doing the Crime Stopper commercial. Now I didn't even know they still did Crime Stoppers, but maybe that's just the Atlanta thing. I ain't been to Atlanta in a few years. All right. But maybe it's just that little thing they're doing down there, and he telling people to, I guess, if you see something, call something. But that's an honest man thing, and what you got to understand is this: people saying that, some people don't understand it. The 9-to-5 people, the people that live a suburban life, people that don't live a gangster life. I don't live a gangster life, but I understand the code. At the end of the day, you tell on nobody. It's a code that's often broke, but in the real world, somebody breaking your house and you're a 9-to-5er and you make an honest living, you call the police. In the underworld, you selling drugs, somebody rob your drug house, you don't call the police. Or somebody kill your man, you don't call the police. Y'all gonna handle that yourself. You never call the police. That's the number one rule. So like I was telling people in the comment section the other day, the rules of the working class man in the underworld, they don't run parallel, okay? They don't. It's not the same way. But at the end of the day, T.I. feel comfortable. He don't feel like he a snitch. Now, I don't know enough about the situation. I don't think he snitched, but the Crime Stopper thing it is what it is. I didn't see the commercial. I didn't see the skit he did, but at the end of the day, you can't be a street dude and doing Crime Stopper. So that seems a little fishy to me, but I think anybody that understands the street, you don't have to be in the street to understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? You can live in the hood and not be hood. You know what I'm saying? Or not be like gangster and sell drugs. Most people think, oh man, you from Detroit, or whoop-de-whoop, you from here, you must sell drugs, you must do that. Nah, I understood. I had enough cousins and boys that did that. I understood. I went to school, did what I had to do, but I knew was street smart. I knew how to move. But most people think, oh, you from the street, you do. Nah. You can understand it, and anybody that understood it knew Tekashi 6ix9ine, this was inevitable. We knew this was gonna happen. Anybody with a little bit of street smarts or a little bit of street sense knew this was gonna happen. Either somebody was gonna stretch him, or this Rico case was gonna come down. He was gonna snitch. It's one of the two. But as far as him coming back, hey man, people talking about other people came back like Frank Lucas, Nicky Barnes, Alpo. Like they was gangsters though. You know, like Alpo killed people. Of course he can walk back around here. He killed people. Who really gonna press a serial killer? 6ix9ine ain't got them skills, man. But hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. All social media links in the description. I'll link the interview in the description of the source link. Check us out Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. Want to make a donation. The links in the description as well. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what y'all feel in the comment section. One time for the one time we go.